headshots, don't leave a witness. Loyalty over everything, yeah, that's my religion. Most my niggas dead or either locked up in a prison. Big game vicious, insane the bitches. Mommy keep on coming back cause mommy came vicious. I don't know who gas these niggas up, go get a refill. We got them sticks, we in the field, we playing defense. He got his racks in like Jock, he tryna dive in. Lil' homie thug, he can't even swim, he in that deep end. No new friends, got me feeling like I'm drizzy. Top Bob, I'ma spin till I'm dizzy. Don't hear my line, yeah, you know that I'm busy. Thirsty bitches keep on asking who is he. Don't bro me, cause bro, I don't know you. That 9-5, that good mob. This here, that soul food, that introvert don't talk about none of the shit that I go through. I stay solid on 10 toes, just like I'm supposed to. Real nigga.
Oh, nigga told me he gave me a pass. Well, don't give me no pass. I don't deserve a pass. I'm a fucked up nigga. You should do something. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas.
Time to restock your pantry? Ralph's offers the same great prices and quality online that you get in store. From pasta to cook for family dinners to school lunch essentials. Get what you need when you shop, pickup, or delivery. If you're not 100% satisfied with your online order, we make it right. Guaranteed. Ralph's, fresh for everyone.
Save big on your favorites with the Buy 5 or More, Save $1 each sale. Simply buy 5 or more participating items and save $1 each with your card. Ralph's, fresh for everyone.
Cold plunges, gratitude journals, screen detoxes. How do you know what actually works? With a 4.9 rating from 1.7 million client reviews, you're in good hands with BetterHelp, where you can talk with real licensed therapists, not AI. Wellness shouldn't be overwhelming, and therapists can help figure out what's best for you. And yeah, it might involve a screen detox. Visit betterhelp.com/Spotify Music for 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/Spotify Music.
After visiting Plaza de la Familia at Disney California Adventure Park, what will you remember? You'll remember the storytellers of Plaza de la Familia celebrate the musical world of Coco. You'll remember the deliciosos sabores mexicanos from Paradise Garden Grill. But most of all, you'll remember the time spent together as a family. Plaza de la Familia, August 22nd through November 2nd. Visit Disneyland.com for details.
Talk shit, I'ma go against the gun. Nigga talk down, we gon' hit him just for fun. Fuck a one-on-one, I'ma keep a nigga gun. Gravity, gravity, gravity. Niggas see I'm going up, so they grabbing me. Gravity, gravity, gravity. Niggas see I'm going up, so they grabbing me. Hey, gravity, gravity, gravity. Niggas see I'm going up, so they grabbing me. Gravity, gravity, gravity. Niggas see I'm going up, so they grabbing me, yeah. I ain't got no fucking choice. I was standing in the hood, yeah, that dope was kinda moist. I could hear it in my voice, yeah, I wanted this shit. You was sitting on your ass, you wasn't hustling and shit. Now a nigga think I owe him, I don't owe a nigga shit. When I was down on my dick, niggas wouldn't give me shit. Bitches wouldn't give me a kiss. Now I did some hoes quick. I be pulling up in foreign shit like, bitch, look at this. Yeah, screw. How the fuck a nigga feel when he see a young nigga damn near worth a meal? I got it out the mud, they ain't never show no love. So it's us against us, now fuck the niggas, what? Gravity, gravity, gravity. Niggas see I'm going up, so they grabbing me. Gravity, gravity, gravity. Niggas see I'm going up, so they grabbing me. Hey, gravity, gravity, gravity. Niggas see I'm going up, so they grabbing me. Gravity, gravity, gravity. Niggas see I'm going up, so they grabbing me, yeah. Popping pills, chilling with my ex. Yeah, the bitch left when I caught a stretch. I was stressed, man, hanger on my chest. Then I had to boss up and go and get the fucking rest. Now these niggas say I'm the best. Out the section, no stress. If a nigga try to play me, he gon' get his ass stretched. Man, I'm getting done them calls. I don't even answer my phone, 'cause if I answer my phone, I'm the nigga doing wrong. Now I back up on my shit like I was supposed to, nigga. Only break bread with who I'm really close to, nigga. So it's fuck them other niggas, 'cause I'm down for my niggas. So it's fuck them other niggas, 'cause I'm down for my niggas. Wow. Gravity, gravity, gravity. Niggas see I'm going up, so they grabbing me. Gravity, gravity, gravity. Niggas see I'm going up, so they grabbing me. Hey, gravity, gravity, gravity. Niggas see I'm going up, so they grabbing me. Gravity, gravity, gravity. Niggas see I'm going up, so they grabbing me. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm the one. Nigga talk shit, I'ma go and get the gun. Nigga talk down, we gon' hit him just for fun. Fuck a one-on-one, I'ma keep a nigga gun. I ain't dance with the devil. All of my niggas is rebels. We take a mellow yellow, we feel it with red forever, ever. I had to get on my feelings and get in my bag, I'm doing better. I'm a young trendsetter. I done went up a new level. All in the game with no jersey, these niggas ain't worthy. We mixing the lean with the perky. Dripping my lingo, got niggas all thirsty. Stuff in our pockets just like they turkeys. I'm going 30 for 30. Hustling Thursday to Thursday. I got a stick and a Draco. And both of them dirty. Prayers for my niggas that's dead or in prison. I hope that they know that I miss them. I know that God be listening. I'ma just stick to the vision. Hard work, I was made for this. Self-made my favorite. Yeah, I had to pay for this. I can't say we're basic, bitch. She fucking for purses, them Gucci's and Louis and all of them Birkins. Baby girl, what is your purpose? It's deeper than what's on the surface. See, that's why I'm curving you bitches. You bitches be making me nervous. She thought we was going on a date. I took her to eat up at churches. I'm doing them rude. Just fuck them and feed them fast food. Too much to lose. That is a real big move. I came from poverty. They locking us up as commodities. Hope people playing the lottery, but young niggas doing the robberies. I ain't dance with the devil. All of my niggas is rebels. We take a mellow yellow, we feel it with red forever, ever. I had to get out my feelings and get in my bag, I'm doing better. I'm a young trendsetter. I done went up a new level. All in the game with no jersey, these niggas ain't worthy. We mixing the lean with the perky. Dripping my lingo, got niggas all thirsty. Stuff in our pockets just like they turkeys. I'm going 30 for 30. Hustling Thursday to Thursday. I got a stick and a Draco. And both of them dirty. They drive different when it's foreign. They treat you good when you important. She tried to give me her heart, but all I did was ignore it. Relationships without a vision. No regular nigga, I'm different. I'm focused on building a business. All you want is some attention. Likes, reviews, and comments. Pics, posts, and mentions. I'm an original nigga. I'm not a new addition. Life from the trenches where niggas get set up and murdered by bitches. Her mama taught her the business. She gon' go work a few niggas. Baptized in the trap house, where you gotta keep your strap out. All live by the cheat code. We don't trust no free code. I wish my Amy could see me. I wish my daddy could see me. I wish Ernest could see me. I wish Infy could see me. I ain't dance with the devil. All of my niggas is rebels. We take a mellow yellow, we feel it with red forever, ever. I had to get out my feelings and get in my bag, I'm doing better. I'm a young trendsetter. I done went up a new level. All in the game with no jersey, these niggas ain't worthy. We mixing the lean with the perky. Dripping my lingo, got niggas all thirsty. Stuff in our pockets just like they turkeys. I'm going 30 for 30. Hustling Thursday to Thursday. I got a stick and a Draco. And both of them dirty. I ain't dance with the devil. All of my niggas is rebels. We take a mellow yellow, we feel it with red forever, ever. I had to get out my feelings and get in my bag, I'm doing better. I'm a young trendsetter. I done went up a new level. All in the game with no jersey, these niggas ain't worthy. We mixing the lean with the perky. Dripping my lingo, got niggas all thirsty. Stuff in our pockets just like they turkeys. I'm going 30 for 30. Hustling Thursday to Thursday. I got a stick and a Draco. And both of them dirty.
¿Viste el cabezazo de Luisito?
Lo acabo de grabar con mi nuevo teléfono Samsung A36 5G que me dieron gratis en Total Wireless.
Yo estoy live streaming el juego entero con mi nuevo Samsung Tab A9 que también...
Why does it keep doing that? But we are back. We are back. Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live. I don't know why it keeps doing it. That's kind of weird. But we are back, guys. Saturday Night Live. We have a great show for you guys. Right? We have a great show for you guys tonight. Let's go ahead and bring Instagram on in here. tonight's show, Saturday Night Live, right? Normally I have some guys in the stool with me, but it is Saturday Night Live, and we are going live. Let me get everything set up here. And let me get everything set up just right. Get everything set up just right. Request myself so people can see I'm on here. And then mute myself so it's not like double take. Hold on one second. Hold on. There we go. Well, let me do this too. There, we can't hear me. Then it does that, and we're good. So we're good tonight, guys. We are good now. Yes, sir. Yes. Yeah, we're good. We're going. What's up with everyone tonight? What's up? We are here. We are here tonight, guys. Thank you for your Saturday night. I know you guys could be at party drinking and doing Lord knows what, but you're here with me. The snack of the night, and which I shouldn't be eating, but I only had 2. There's still 2 in here. The snack of the night are Reese's sticks. Each one is 110 calories. I only had 2. Carbs, 12 grams of carbs. No protein whatsoever. Fat, 6 grams. 50 grams of sodium. A little bit of calcium in there. So they're wafers. So we're here. So what are we doing today? What are we talking about today, guys? We have, this is for the ladies and the fellas. So I'm helping the ladies out tonight, and I'm going to help the fellas out tonight, right? And what we're talking about tonight, guys, the topic, right? Well, it's Saturday Night Live. So on Saturday Night Live, it's open topic. But today's segments are for the gentlemen. Men, start dating in your bracket. Today's topic, start dating in your bracket. That's for men. You got to learn how to date in your bracket. Why that's important? So when you date in your bracket, you don't have problems. That means you can afford with who you're dating, and you can understand why you're having the problems you're having and how you could benefit from that, right? So we're going to tell dudes how to date in a bracket, right? Then we're going to talk about the women who responded to my stream yesterday. So from the stream yesterday, we had we put some stuff up. We put the clips up on TikTok, and the ladies on TikTok had a lot to say. So I'm going to show you some of the I'm going to read for Instagram. I'm going to read the comments, and I'm going to show Twitch the comments from TikTok, which are very interesting. The comments were very interesting. So that's very great. And then the last segment, now ladies, of course, this might get some more controversy from the ladies, but hey, I have to be controversial, and I have to ask ladies some questions. Why are modern women so angry and aggressive? Now, there could be a logical explanation. It could be men. It could be stress. It could be they have to be independent. But we're going to find out why modern women are so angry and aggressive. It could be our fault, but we're going to find out why they're so angry and aggressive, right? And for today's local topic, right? I've been seeing, and this, whenever I do local, it always happens to be music. But I've been seeing on the music scene, so far it's been Anaheim versus Santa Ana on the music scene. So we're going to dive into that today, right? And that's Saturday Night Live. So I don't know if we're going to be here late tonight because some guys should be hopping on. They shouldn't be hopping on. I don't know what's going to happen. But to start this off, right? We're back, listeners. And I'm going to set the tone with some good energy. So when I want to set the tone with some good energy, right? Now, let's briefly recap last night's episode. It's important that I briefly recap last night's episode because I want people to understand something. Even though this is a man's podcast, this is man's manosphere, we do not bash women over here. We do not bash women over here. We do not put anyone down. We build people up. But we're going to be honest over here as well, right? And so what I want people to understand is this off top. When I said men suffer in silence, that is a choice. They can speak up, which I'm trying to get men to speak up. And it's hard to get men to speak up when as soon as we speak up, these ladies come out of woodworks like ninjas. They come out like, what the hell? Like ninjas out of nowhere. Like, bro, they're ready to gun a nigga down, right? And I know it's Saturday night. Y'all finna go drink, get ready. That's why I come on early, because I can go drink and do stuff, right? But what I want to say is this. Being realistic here, right? Do people even date still? Do y'all even date? Or y'all straight? Because the hookup culture has cut out dating anyway. Hold up. Let me get a polar pop real quick. Sip. Polar pop for my
Pepsi Zero. No calories, no sugar, but caffeine so I can keep going for tonight. That's the only thing I allow myself to drink. But do y'all even date or is it all hookup culture? Because I don't even, well, I don't want to say that because that'd be just assuming. But do women go on dates still or do y'all just hook up? Like, when's the last time, fellas, it's for the fellas and the ladies. When is the last time someone took you on a date or someone asked you out? Like, legitimately asked you out on a date. Like, hey, let me take you out on a date. I want to take you to, when's the last time you took someone on a date or went on a date with someone? Like, legitimately, like a legit date. Who we got here? Bring my boy on. Because he might have some answers. He might legit have some answers. So we got to bring him on. But when's the last time someone? Let me ask him. Berta, I got a question for you, Berta.
What up, man?
When's the last time you took a lady on a date?
Oh my God!
Look at this sleaze ball. Hold on.
I'm capital P for real. I'm capital P for real.
When's the last time you took a lady
I
on
want
a
to
date?
say it's been a couple of years now.
It's been a couple of years now.
Yeah, man.
Why is that? Why is that?
I want to stay busy.
She belongs to the streets.
You know what I mean? It takes a lot of time and effort for that.
Okay.
Some of these chicks is picky.
So, you said some of them are picky?
Picky, yeah, man. They want to know where, what, how long it's going to take, when it's going to be. Let it be a surprise.
So, what wasn't it a few years ago? I don't know, when they put out that list where they wouldn't go for a date. When was that?
Oh,
I want to pull that list up. Where's that list? Let me find this list.
yeah.
Where's this list? Dang it, where was it at? Was it the top? Was it
Yeah.
what was it called? Places women wouldn't go for a date.
Man, dates be tricky.
Well, okay, so you said it's been 2 years since you went on a date. Where'd y'all go? Tell me about this date.
My last date I went on?
Mm-hmm.
It was a bowling alley, actually. Concord.
Okay. Yeah. Where's the last
man.
date? Dang, where was the last date I went on? Dang. Oh, you know what? The last date. Where was the last date I went on? I think it was a sushi date, actually. At Hello Sushi. Yeah, sushi date. Well, see, you like me. I date outside my race, so they're okay with simple stuff. Like, yeah. No shot at no one. Don't take, because they'll clip that and take that the wrong way. What I'm saying is, hold on.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Sensational. What I'm saying here is this: is the fact that different people, but I do have the list. So I do have the list, right? And I want to share this list with Twitch. Twitch, this is the list. Twitch, hold on, Twitch. Twitch, we got to get the list for Twitch. Let's bring this list up for Twitch.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Let me put some pimping in it. Oh my God! Well, let me bring this list up for Twitch because, hey, I remember this list and I'm gonna read it off too. How the fuck did I do this? Okay, here we go, Twitch. I found it, Twitch. And I'm not even gonna show me, Twitch. We're gonna show the list because the list is more important than me. Bam, Twitch. Here we go, Twitch. Here's the list, Twitch. So, for Instagram, there was a list a few years ago that came out where females refused to go for on a date. And it was Cheesecake Factory, Chipotle, Your House, Wingstop, IHOP, Ice Cream Dates, Applebee's, Olive Garden, any fast food chain, Red Lobster, Denny's, Family Function, Chili's, the movies, Buffalo Wild Wings, a buffet, and the gym. Now,
okay, so there's nothing to eat.
Yeah. So look, out of all these, I've taken a female to Cheesecake Factory. I've done my house. I've done ice cream dates. I've done fast food.
I've done my house a few times.
Yeah. I've done a buffet. I've done the gym, The gym was actually a good date. I've done the movies several times. I've done Wild Wings at the Block, matter of fact, because they have cauliflower wings.
Yeah.
And they like to drink. So
I hit the niggas on happy hour.
You feel me? So these lists are made by bourgeois females who just feel like they deserve the world. Now this goes back to the topic of tonight's show. One of the topics of tonight's show is dating inside your bracket, right? Okay. Why are some men choosing to date within their financial, social, and educational level, right? Because to keep it real, right? If you're making, let's say, 65,000 a year, 50,000 a year, and you can't take a female to none of these places, she's gonna try to break the bank. You know why? Because she wants to go. Let me type this in. She wants to go to Nobu, right? She wants to go to Nobu. You know, she just went to Newport. She wants to go to Nobu, right? Let's go to Nobu. Let's look at the menu.
Yeah.
Let's look at the menu. Let's go look at the menu at Nobu. Do they even have a menu? They do have a menu for Nobu, right? Oh, actually,
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know that.
Oh, Nobu done got cheap. Hold on. Never mind. Nobu's regular now. Oh no.
Right, we ain't going there.
Well, Nobu, it's up there. Like some, some Nobu. So some plates are 56, 79, 52. Scallops Hadoki scallops with wasabi pepper, $52. Shrimp and lobster spicy
what
lemon
about that
sauce,
Orange Hill spot?
58. Orange Hill. What's Orange Hill spot? I don't know about that.
The restaurant over there in Orange overlooks the whole city.
I don't know that one. Whole Maine lobster tempura, $100 a plate. So Wagyu Gonzoya, 48. So yeah, so Nobu out in Newport, expensive. You know, they want to go there, or Javier's, or they want to go to Taos. They want to go to places that'll break the bank. If you're making $65,000 a year, you can't afford it. And what they say, if you just can't afford it, you just can't afford it, and that's fine. I can't afford it.
Right. They go with that all the time.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna take her. I'm cool with that. I'm very transparent.
That's
cool.
a no.
It's a no. I'm not gonna be able to do it. It's not for me. The next guy might do it. That's perfect. Listen, ma'am, that is perfectly fine with me, ma'am. I'm okay with that, ma'am. Listen, I'm okay with him doing that for her, right? Well, my head will keep messing up. And so I'm okay with him doing that for her. I want that for her. I do. I'm just not gonna be able to do it. I'm just not gonna be able to do it. It's just not for me, right? But it might be for the next person, which is fine. Like, I'm okay with that. Like, I'm perfectly fine with that. But it's important.
I guess dates do also depend on the relationship too. If you just meet her, or is it long term? Have you guys been together for a while?
Well, if you're dating within your bracket to start off, if she starts off that high, then what are you guys gonna do? Like, you're starting off that high. Like, that's crazy work. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you just met him.
You know, because see, look, when you date within your bracket, you guys are going to share the same values. You're going to have fewer conflicts about lifestyle. So when you date inside your bracket, you guys understand that, hold up, we share the same values about saving. You know, it shares the same thing about we're not going to spend. Okay, look, I don't want to go on these trips. I don't want to spend money on this. I don't need a fancy car. There's things that I want to do. Let's do it like this. Let's wait till we actually on that level where we can do these things. Like, we're not stuck on this. We're not trying to live like, well, keep up with the Joneses, as they say, right? We're more realistic in what we're doing. You feel me? So it's not like we're out of like reach. If that makes sense to anyone, you know. And I think when you date within your bracket, you're not keeping up with the social media expectations. Because you know those social media expectations are very high. And it gets so like this, right? You know, you know how like a lot of these females want to go out every weekend. Every weekend they want to go to a club, a party. They
for the streets.
What do you say?
She belongs to the
They
streets.
for the streets.
She belongs to the streets.
Oh, so else said that too. Who is that? Dan?
Say it again.
I said she for the streets.
Oh, you can hear that?
I'm hearing like feedback.
Oh,
she belongs to the streets.
That's my little. I got an effects echo. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what it is.
Yeah, I have a little. I made my little sound effects.
Ah.
Yeah. So I'd be like,
I'm capital P for real.
so nah, but yeah, so that's interesting to me. So that makes me understand, and I think even women want men to date in their brackets because I think when you date inside your bracket of economical, social, and educational bracket, it minimizes the problems you're gonna have, especially when communicating and actually being able to do things. So I think like a lot of times, financially and socially, when you date within them brackets, as most men should, is you're telling someone we can relate. Because that's what a relationship is, being able to relate, right? And when you don't do that, right? Like I'm a firm believer in this. Now, one thing ladies say that I do agree with is if you see her living a lifestyle, providing for herself on her own, do not come in her life and she's already maintained a certain lifestyle and telling her to downgrade. I don't believe in that. Now, I'm 100% with women on that one. I'm 100% with women on that one. Do not go in that woman's life and you see how she keep herself up and expect her to downgrade based on you not being able to perform, because you shouldn't be making $65,000 a year and expecting her not to keep up with herself, saying, you know what, I want an Instagram model or I want this from her, and you can't keep up, because a lot of brothers do that. A lot of brothers be doing that. They be regular dudes like us, but wanting an Instagram baddie. Or what else they call? What's the new term they got? Because I don't be knowing these new terms they got for these ladies.
Shit. Or
what did you just say?
There's something new every day.
Oh my God! Hey, he is so wow.
It's an evil world we live in.
But you know what it is. Some girls are high maintenance. Some girls are low maintenance, right?
Exactly. So that's my point right there. That's what I meant to say. If you know a woman is high maintenance and you don't have the money to keep up with her lifestyle, why are you in her life? Some women are high maintenance. Some women are low maintenance. Some women are minimalist. Okay, so I was dating this one chick, right? Which it just didn't work out because it just didn't work out. But she used to love to shop at thrift stores. That's what I liked about her. Like, we used to go to thrift stores and just shop. I like that she could do that, not because she's just like that. I just like she didn't put a big emphasis on money. So like we went to go get sushi one day, right? It was all you can eat sushi. And the bill came out to like $70, and she thought that was a lot of money to spend for some food. I was just like, bruh, I think I might love you. Even though I'm joking, like I'm like, that was cool. Even though I'm just like, nah, it's not that. I got the bill, don't trip. Even though it wasn't about the money.
It's like we got something in common.
Yeah, because I came here on purpose because it was cheap. Like I just want, not because you don't have it, it's because I don't want to spend money on frivolous things that I'm not trying to impress nobody. Like honestly, I'm not one of them people. Like I know dudes who, we finna go here. And soon as the bill come, I got it, my nigga. I got it. Like, and they put out their whole wad, and it's like, okay, you doing that because they here. I get it. Like, I get it, my nigga. I see what you're doing, my nigga.
Doing it for the lifestyle.
Yeah, they doing it for the lifestyle. They want the females to see what they doing and all that, and they want them to like them because of what they have. And when they don't have it, they're not gonna like them. But when you date within your economical and social and educational bracket, that's what works. Now, the educational bracket part, that's the important part. That's the most let's go to the social, because we talked about the financial. Now the social part, right? The importance of dating in your social part. A lot of people don't focus on this part, right? Because it's really overlooked, to be honest. The social part of dating people in your social bracket is this. How can I put this? Let's say you do music, or you're somebody. I'm gonna do D-list. If you don't date someone who understands what you do in life, who's well aware of what you're doing in life, when they get around certain people, they don't know how to handle the people you're around, or your friends, or your peer group. So this means that when you're around certain people, they're trying to network around your friends or your associates, and they're trying to do this, right? So I'm gonna give you a prime example of me. I was dating this chick one time, right? It was a big age gap between us, right? So she didn't know that I knew a lot of people that were either in the industry of music or just had things going, had movement, had motion. But these were just my friends. Like I had my own motion doing what I was doing. They was doing what they was doing, but we all had some type of business together. And she saw this. So in her mind was, she tried to network and always get connections. And they would always be like, hey, bro, your girl keep asking, like, how can we plug her with this, and that? She was so starstruck on this person, that person. Socially, we wasn't on the same level because she had no connect. She didn't know nobody. So socially, she was just new. She had never really been around people. So she was like starstruck every time she saw somebody. So she always wanted, oh, okay, I want to meet this person. I want to meet this person. She just didn't know no better. So she wanted to
But now was she, the age bracket wise, was she way older or way younger?
She was way younger. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So socially, we weren't on the same scale. You see what I'm saying? So what happens with that is when you date someone and that's not on your social level is every time you bring them around somebody, they're trying to find a way to come up or they're trying to find a way to fit in. But when you date like that, okay, prime example is Jay-Z and Beyonce. They're on the same economic, social, and probably educational level. So they match. Whereas Cardi B and Offset isn't. She's a little ahead. They're probably not the same on financial. Social, they're probably the same. Educational, probably the same. You know what I'm saying? That's like...
But I think maturity-wise, they're a little off.
Who?
I mean, you know, if you think about it, Cardi B's 28, 27?
No,
That's still party year.
No, maturity-wise, they're both immature, bro, because they was married very early. They still was doing the shit online, going back and forth. Like, they were both being petty online. I don't know.
Right, you know how that back and forth online can
The
get.
nerve of you niggas. Right. Like, I don't know, but like, so when you're dealing with a social factor, because especially as a high value man, you have to understand who you bringing around your group. So it's like this, you know, like how politicians, how like, you ever notice like politicians and like certain, like the old, well, even most millionaires and billionaires, their first wife doesn't look too good. She's like a regular female. Like they're not like super good looking.
No, that was definitely the one that knew him before the money.
Before the money, they picked women that were actually good assets, that actually were valuable not based on looks, based on character, that were socially in their bracket, financially and educationally on their bracket. Like, oh, prime example. Oh, this is a prime example. Michelle and Barack Obama.
Okay.
Perfect example.
They were together way before anything, right?
Way before anything, but they match, right? It's right. and because we party so much and we don't pair bond like we should pair bond, so it's kind of difficult. But if I could use a good example, that would be the example right there. Those two right there. And I know it's kind of hard to say because he's like, hey, you know what? Because some of us are so mindset on, no, I can knock this, I can knock this. I've been with this, I've been with that. It's hard for us to actually say, but it's really, really a mindset of saying, hey, whatever I'm trying to do, I need the best partner with me to do this. If you have a plan as a man, and you should have a plan. You know what I'm saying? You should have a plan of what you want to do and how you want to do it and what you're going to need to get it done.
Yeah, it's called being on the same page.
Being on the same page, because the number one player on your team should be your wife or your girl.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't know that. So they operating out of like a dysfunction. So the social value should be there. Now, the educational factor plays a big, big part. The reason why, because the level of comprehension is necessary. The level of comprehension is so necessary. The reason being is this. Instead of having arguments, you can have civil conversations. You can have debates. You can actually talk to someone instead of having someone yell at you, call you out your name, always having to be right. You can actually talk civil. And here's the biggest misconception about men. We want to listen to women, but we want to listen to women who want to talk to us about more than just the local Bad Girls Club or the Baddies East or what's ever on Zeus Network. We want somebody who's going to tell us about something different. You know what I'm saying? So that's the number one misconcept.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
So educational wise, when you're trying to talk to someone with a fucking 5th grade education, and here you are trying to create a business, when you looking at all these different things you're trying to do, you're like, damn, I can't even talk to her about this. She dumber than a box of rocks, but she look good. Okay, damn, what the fuck I'm supposed to do now? Like, what's really going on? Like, what's the real deal?
You gotta put her in a certain category.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's not somebody you want a wife.
No, it's just arm candy at that point. It's really just arm candy. And who just wants to walk around with arm candy?
How long does that last? You know what I mean?
Exactly. How long does that last? How long does that last? Tell me.
I'm capital P for real.
Shit, until you get sick of her.
That's it. That's it.
And that's it.
Sensational.
So, and it's just part of the game to where you're saying, you know what? Now, and when you start dating your bracket, right? When you dating inside your bracket, you're actually dating for the long term to actually find a wife. If you notice, most people who find their wife actually find someone that was in their bracket and said, we grew together. We actually grew together. This is someone that I saw myself with, that I can grow with, and we grew together. We elevated together. You know, this is something we did together. And I think that a lot of people.
But the thing, what would you prefer though? Would you prefer the brains or whatever, the smarts, or would you prefer the street smarts? You know what I mean? The run a lick with you type shit. Yeah. I mean, there's two different types.
If I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'd rather her be intelligent. I don't need her to be street smart. I'm street smart. Because why would I need her to be street smart? I'm not in the streets no more.
Sure, okay.
I'm not doing nothing illegal. I need her to be intelligent. I need her to be about what we're doing right here. I need her to understand like what we got going on right here. Like being 100% on the team of what we're doing right now. And being able to say, hey, look, can we have mature adult conversations? Like, okay, see how we're doing this stream right now?
Yes, sir.
Like, so she can either be right here as my co-host doing it, or sitting off the screen doing whatever she's doing, but understanding I'm working right now and just chill. I have no problem. Either or, her choice. Whatever she want to do. But I'm more than happy to have her with me right here talking, and we can do the WWE on screen. She can act like she's strongly against me, and we can go back and forth on screen to get the content going, right? Off screen, it could be happy.
Or do your thing.
Yeah, or she could sit over there, do her thing, and just watch whatever. Mm-hmm. But we have to have a plan and be on the same page. But that takes a certain level of education, understanding that he's just doing his job. He's doing what he likes to do. And whatever woman might comment and say he looks this way, or I like him, or might go back and forth, it ain't real. It's just content. See what I'm saying? So that's the big difference with a lot of stuff that's going on. And it takes a certain level of comprehension and cohesive comprehension and critical thinking to understand that. Because some people don't understand that. You would think people understand that, but they really don't. They don't. They want to understand it, but they can't.
But you think if you met a person, you can learn all that off of one conversation?
No, it takes time, but you can. All you gotta do is ask a person, did you go to college? Yeah, what did you go to college for? Okay, cool. Okay, what do you think about this? Okay, what do you do? a simple conversation, bro, like this. You went to school, where'd you go to college? Oh, you went to Cal State Fullerton. Okay, where'd you go to school for? Oh, you went for you got a master's in social work. Okay, cool. Where do you work at? Oh, you work here. Okay, cool. You know they do this type of work. They went
or
to
you
school
drop out of high school. Is that deal breaker?
It depends on what if they could have dropped out of high school to start a business. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's applied knowledge. So they dropped out of school to make a business, and that business has been thriving for the last 10 years. That's just like going to school. So we're technically on the same social, financial, and educational level because they got hands-on education. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just how they went about it. But conversations got to be had because when you're dating, it takes time. So I can't just knock them off the bat. I have to say, hey, how did you do this? How was this done? You see what I'm saying? So when you ask these particular questions, you get answers, but you have to deep dive into a person asking. And I think the reason why I asked it like that is because I don't think people take the time to really ask women a question, because a lot of times when men date outside their bracket, they're just trying to get pussy anyway. A lot of, these niggas wearing fake jewelry and putting on these fake designer clothes just to get pussy. These niggas pay for pussy, and that's how niggas pay for pussy these days.
It's all about what it look like.
Niggas put on a moissanite chain, put on some fake designer just to get some pussy. Off top. We all know. We know that. Yeah, we know that. We know that. We know that's what they doing. Off top. Y'all know that's what they doing.
But you figure if they're doing that, they probably ain't looking for nothing long term.
Niggas is looking
for
something.
Thinking long term.
Niggas is looking for something long term, but they can't keep no woman long. Here's the thing, bro. You know why?
Especially if you fooled them off the bat.
Here's the thing, bro. Most men can't keep a woman long term because of the upkeep costs. Right? The upkeep costs. Once you start dating a woman, right? Full. A lot of times these women have kids. And no man is going to date a woman and not help her out with her kids, help her out with her bills. Because that's just what men do, right? Men are providers, they're leaders, right? So when she has $200, $250 for her nails, another $350, $400 for her hair, then she got to eat, her kids got to eat. She got this bill, she got that bill. A dude can't keep forking that out, and he got his own bills, and he might got kids. Niggas don't understand that real life shit. That's real life shit. A lot of niggas can't afford that. So they cap, and what they do is they catch, when they got a bag that day, when they scam or they pass one day, they, okay, bet, I'm online, I see her, they slide in the DM, catch her, get on a good date, try to hit, and then they make a reason why they can't mess with her no more. Or when she asks for too much, I ain't like that, they cause a fight and they gone. But see, that's not necessary when you date inside your bracket and you can come as yourself to a woman and say, look, this is what I work a 9 to 5. I make about $28 an hour. I got a place with my family. I pay this much rent. I got a car note. I got insurance. I do this. This how much. This is me. I take dates to the movies. This and this. Just be transparent and be yourself. And she gonna be like, okay, well, I can rock with that. But when you acting like you Big Willie, nah, she not rocking with that because you can't really help her. Because it's a scammer out there. He can pay all the stuff she need, and he gonna do that. It's some old dude out there who work a good job, making 6 figures doing construction or something, that can take care of her, that can put her in her own apartment, that can look after the kids. She gonna do that. She gonna do that.
Yeah, there definitely some sugar daddies out there,
bro.
There's definitely some people looking for those sugar daddies.
You know. So I got a couple questions. Well, here's the thing about dating in your bracket, right? It's a limited dating pool, right? Because when you date inside your bracket, most of the times, them women are taken, right? Because when you date in your bracket, them women are taken by other people that are either better looking than you or more savvy than you. Because basically, if a woman isn't about money, then most likely she's about personality and looks, and she's already like, you know what, I like him for him and his personality. So they're pretty much already where they're gonna be at. That's one. Two, your vernacular has to be spectacular. You have to know how to talk to women. You have to know how to do things that money can't do. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to be charming.
That and find somebody that appreciate those things too.
Yeah. You have to be charming. You have to know how to really respect women. And see, that's the biggest misconception about me. They think because I do this podcast, like they think I'm just like some womanizer, misogynist. That is absolutely far from the truth. That's what's crazy. Like if anyone knows me, bro, like, okay. Yeah. Okay. Think that if you want to. I want y'all to believe that.
Nah, but people like that sometimes are just hearing you, but they're not listening.
Yeah, they're not. Because they don't want to hear it. But here's a caveat to that, right? I got a question. I do have one question. And the question is, do you think men should date within their bracket or date up or down, still unrealistic? Should men date in a bracket, right? Or is dating up or down still realistic in 2025? That's the question I wrote down. So should we still date in our bracket, right? Or is dating up and down still realistic in 2025? Now that's a loaded question. And I want you guys to exclude rappers, basketball players, all them rich people, because they purposely date down. And it's a reason why they do that. Because they can grab any woman. But I'm talking about normal people, like the average person who goes to work every day. Like, I'm trying to give a good example. What? That's like somebody working as a nurse, a dude working as a nurse or like construction, trying to get in a relationship with a stripper. Like knowing you can't maintain.
Yikes.
Yeah.
It's an evil world we live in.
Yeah. That's wild. But we won't stay on that too long. I'm hoping y'all enjoying the show. My boy James Frazier is not here. That's kind of crazy. He's not here. But it gets tricky. It's finna get tricky, guys. It's gonna get tricky right now. So last night, if you guys were here, last night's show was great. Like last night's show was like amazing, man. Like we had a great time last night, Twitch. And I'm gonna show you guys something on Twitch, guys, because
yeah, that was cool last night, man. I got the football game and all, still doing it.
Yeah. Thank you. Hey, yeah. Thank you for pulling up. Hey, but listen, I didn't think last night would get so much attention on TikTok. I didn't think that. I didn't think that it would get that much attention on TikTok. I didn't think that, right? So what I'm gonna do, right? What we're gonna do here, what I'm gonna do is show Twitch and I'm gonna read this for Instagram. I'm gonna show Twitch and I'm gonna read this on Instagram though. This is interesting right here. This is very interesting because how I do this, right? When I clip farm is I bust this down to YouTube. I put it on YouTube and I pick certain clips out of the show and I put them on every platform to get more exposure, to get more people to come over here, right? And I had put this on TikTok. Some of the same clips I put on Instagram, that I put on Twitter, that I put on Snapchat, that I put on Facebook and everything, right? And these ladies, they were so mean. These ladies were actually kind of mean. Like these ladies were kind of mean. I was like, wow. So I'm gonna read some of these comments, guys. And so the video I played, well, let me play the video. I think it'd be better if I played the video first. Let me play the video first. So what video was this? This is the which video is this? Let me see which video this is. That video is this video. Hold up. I'm not even gonna play the video. The video I had was I think it's the one where the video I played was the one about saying that like there are not many single dad programs as there are compared to single mom programs. And so this is the comments. I'm gonna play them for Twitch, but I'm gonna read them from Instagram, right? So let's see. Here they go. So the first comment was, let's see. There are programs for fathers as well. One lady said that wasn't as severe, right? The other lady said those systems are in place because so many males leave a woman to be a single mother, abandon all responsibilities. Also, guys get put on a pedestal just for changing diapers. I've never, ever in my life heard of that, right?
Yikes.
Yeah. Yikes. Yeah, she
done been through it.
Yeah, she done been through it, right? Another lady said, the men could just not make them single mothers. They could just use the same system women use, but they don't. Have a woman to fill out the form, so they don't. They could use the same systems women use, but they don't. Have a woman to fill out the form, so they don't. I don't know what that means. Women being free is abuse to men. Wow. A dude.
Wait, women being free is abuse?
Yeah, women being free is abuse to men. That's what she commented. I don't even know what that meant. Like, I was so confused about that one. Yeah, that was wild.
Either.
Yeah, that was wild.
She wrote that in her feelings.
Yeah, she was in her feelings when she wrote that. I'm telling you guys, listen. Bro, listen. Thank God I'm not ugly and I have all my teeth, because they would have called me all kinds of names, bro. Thank God. They would have called me.
The internet is undefeated.
The internet is undefeated. Listen, I thank God, bro, because they would have went hard on me, bro. I thank God. One dude, shout out to this brother, Uncle Dave 3346 on TikTok. Shout out to you, brother. He said, "Yep, I often would get asked why my kids aren't with their mother. Years later, they understand because my kids aren't doing as well as mine. Their kids aren't doing as well as mine." Shout out to that brother, right? And then some dude said, "Where?" And then same dude said, "Accountability." Shaking my head. Stay bringing up the men, because he's responded to the women. Accountability. Shaking my head. Stay bringing up the men. To the women in the comment, because they keep bringing us up instead of taking accountability. Someone else said, another woman said, if the men actually paid for the kids, the women wouldn't even qualify for government assistance because all of those programs consider child support income. Wow. Yeah.
Somebody's dependent on something.
Yeah. One dude said facts. Now this lady J Rocks, me and her had some words. She was cool. J Rock, shout out to you on TikTok. She was more level headed and very insightful. Very insightful. She said, "Do people assume that most or all single mothers are on assistance? If she is on assistance, that man is also on child support. If she's still able to qualify for assistance even with child support." I don't know what that meant. One dude said, "Name on that celebrates, elevates single father. Name one that celebrates and elevates single fathers." So he was basically saying what I was saying. Like, name one that celebrates and elevates single fathers. Shout out to Whispers. He was saying what I was saying. Like, that's not one that celebrates and elevates black fathers, right?
Yeah, but I said nobody ever does that.
No one. Now,
frowned upon, right?
Yeah. Now, Chanel Johnson said it's true, but when vote more. Women will go to court to gain custody of the child, and women support women. You guys should try it. See what I'm saying? The lack of accountability. She's saying it's our fault because we don't support each other. She might be right. If niggas stuck together more and band up against them, big pressure. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Get this heifers out. Listen.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It's an evil world we live in.
You know what I'm saying?
She belongs to the streets.
Anyway, right? So then, most recent assistance, even though y'all say that y'all doing it by yourself, Whisper says most receive assistance, even though y'all say that y'all doing it by yourself. Hey, the nerve of you niggas. Hey, he is right. Most of them receive assistance, even though y'all say y'all doing it by yourself. He's right. Then J Rock says to him, you can't make up things, think you're right. So you know how much assistance? Do you think they're living the life of luxury on assistance? My brother, is it on it? It's to struggle to make ends meet. She said, you can't make up things and think you're right. So how much assistance is? Do you think they are living on the life of luxury on assistance? My brother, is it on it or is it a struggle to make ends meet? They was writing a lot of this out of emotion. A lot of this was just emotion. Chanel Johnson, you sound like you need to heal from some things. My man is on the same time I'm on. We cook, we clean, we both work. Today's economy doesn't allow black women to stay at home. What does that have to do with single black fathers, Chanel Johnson? Can anyone help me with that right now? Anyone, please.
Try to take over, man. She's
Please.
to try to take over on Father's Day.
Twitch. Someone on Twitch help me right now. You guys see the screen, right? Chat. Please, y'all see the screen. What is Chanel talking about? The video has nothing to do with a two parent household. Her and her man. Me and my man at the same time. We cook, we clean, we both work. Today's economy doesn't allow black women to stay at home. And that's a whole nother conversation for another episode that went crazy. I'm not gonna get on that right now. Yes, Lord. Let me hit the soda pop real quick.
She tried not to give single fathers the kudos.
Yeah. Most black single mothers get social assistance, period. Facts, right? J-Rock says, how much do you think they get in assistance? Why does that matter? They're getting the assistance regardless, right? I'm waiting for an honest single mother in the comment section to tell us. Kira says, it's not celebrating. It helps to improve their situation. Single fathers should get praise from other men as well. That's on y'all. Bruh, did you hear that? Fellas, did you hear that? Fellas.
Crazy.
What did she say? She said, it's not celebrating to help to improve their situation. Single fathers should get praise from other men as well. That's on y'all. Women don't care about praising men or single fathers. That's on men. I keep telling y'all these women don't like us or they're not gonna submit. Okay. Y'all think I be making this shit up. Y'all think I be making this shit up when I be doing these podcasts. I'm telling y'all, I learn from experience. I'm telling you, they do not want to celebrate men doing right. They will talk about us like dogs when we do wrong, but when you do right, they don't give two shits. I keep telling y'all, right?
She black?
I don't know. She has a picture. I don't know who it is. I gotta go on her TikTok. I don't want to.
Black shit.
I
A Korean lady would say that.
I didn't want to go on her TikTok because when you go on their TikTok, it says you use their profile and they get all, oh, he looked at my profile, he likes me. Because all these women that are commenting, they looked at my profile. So I know they went on my profile to see and tried to judge me and see, because they never said anything about me. So I'm figuring I passed whatever test it was because they went on my profile and looked, and I don't know. My son's on there, my daughter's on there. So I don't know if they thought, I don't know what they thought, but they went on my profile. So I don't know what happened. So the next comment. You can look it up by state. There are different factors that go into it. Well, like I said, if the mother's on assistance, they also have to put the father on child support if she still qualifies for assistance. Bam. Wait, y'all don't want y'all wives to be sexually free with you? What does it mean to be a trad wife? Then, hold on. See, fellas, hold on, fellas. See, this is the manipulation I told y'all about. And y'all think, see, a lot of y'all dudes think I don't be knowing what I'm talking about. Y'all think I'm out here play pimping, right? Listen to what they be saying. They saying this in the comments, bro. Bro, this video low key went baby viral. It's baby, because it's not super viral, but it was a lot of comments. This happened overnight. I was asleep when all this happened. So I'm guessing they on the East Coast, right? But she said, wait, y'all don't want y'all wives to be sexually free with you? Is this what it means to be a trad wife? Is this what it means to be a trad wife? No. Sexually freedom doesn't mean to be a trad. Bro, what the?
She belongs to the streets. It's an evil world we live in.
You fucking crazy? Are you crazy?
She was up mad last night. That's what happened.
Bro, are you
mad texting?
Bro. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Are you?
I'm sorry? No.
Bro.
Sorry you feel that way.
She said, no, I want to re-say this again. Wait, y'all don't want y'all wives to be sexually free with you? Is this what it means to be a trad wife?
It sounds like
The nerve of
it
you
sounds like she's the
niggas.
wife and the husband somewhere going.
Bro, listen, bro. A trad wife, a traditional wife. It's a submissive, feminine wife to her husband. Okay? That's it. That's all. I'm going to just say that. I'm going to leave that right there. A submissive, feminine wife to her husband. That's all I'm going to say. And you'll never be that. Ever. Ever.
Tell him.
Never, ever. You are a liberal, modern woman. And that's fine. There is someone for you. It's a dude out there, a simp, a beta male for you. And he loves you, ma'am. Not.
I'm capital P for real.
Okay. Now, the next comment. A truly masculine male will not have any problem. I also promise you, women like that are a bot knocking at his door. This is at me. Oh, this is at me. A truly, see, shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. Listen, fellas, a truly masculine man would not have any problems. I also promise you, women like that are a bot knocking on his door. Or not. Oh, I think she meant to say not. What does that mean? A truly masculine man will not have any problems. So when so this comment she put is a truly masculine man will not have any problems. I also promise you, women, that they are not knocking on his door. I don't even know what this, we're talking about single mothers and fathers. So I don't even know what this comment is referring to. And if she said women are not knocking at my door, ma'am, you're actually wrong. You're actually wrong. I can show you my phone.
Drunk comments.
Yeah, she was drunk or taking a perk when she did. Yeah. And you can't validate my masculinity. Nice try, but it doesn't work over here. Sorry, boo boo. Nice try. I want to see what she looks like. I bet she's.
It's almost like you're being judged.
No, yeah, I am being judged, and it's fine. Now, this is Arena Samama, Ariana's mama.
Oh yeah, she's black.
Yeah, she is. So she says traditional men put in work to be a leader and provider. Show yourself as a leader and can lay out the blueprint for a successful life, and a woman will fall in line with your values and goals.
It's an evil world we live in. She belongs to the street.
Nah, because that's a good job.
Bro, did you hear what hold on. See what this lady put in the comments? This lady said, no, listen, fellas, listen, fellas. No, listen, this is crazy. This is crazy work. In the comments, this lady really said traditional men put in the work to be a leader and provider. Show yourself as a leader and can lay out the blueprint for a successful life, and a woman will fall in line with your values and goals. You're telling me that in order for you to fall in line, I have to put in the work to be a leader, a provider, lay out the blueprint before you even get in line? The nerve of you niggas.
Yeah, you pretty much gotta take care of her.
So what you're telling me is I gotta do all that for, and I'm looking at her picture? Nuh-uh. No. Sorry, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't want that.
You don't even get a date.
Nah. So what you're telling me is this, right? You want me to work super hard. That's okay. So let me ask you a question, brother. Since you're on the line, let me ask you a question, brother. What kind of car do you have?
Oh shit, man! I got a Benz.
A what?
I got a Benz.
What year Benz do you have? If you don't mind me asking.
It's a 2010 E350.
Okay. Now, if I said, hey, I can get you a 2025 Benz, right? No miles on it, right? But you got to pay sticker price, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you pay that price for that Benz if you had the money?
Yep.
Okay. Now, you got the money still. Now, if I told you for the same Benz that you got now, you got to pay the same money for the 2025 Benz, would you pay for that?
Hell no.
Why would I pay new car prices for a used car?
Speak on it.
But you want me a mod? What did I tell y'all last? Bro? Didn't I just say this? Didn't I just say this the other night? I could have swore I just said this. Nobody listens to me. Liberal modern women want men to be traditional while they just walk all over us. I just said this, bro. And look at the next comment. Look at the next comment. Facts. They want all the benefits of being a modern woman, but they want to be they want you to be an ultra traditional man. They want you to be an ultra traditional man while they be a modern liberal woman. A modern liberal woman. Bro. And ladies, listen, ladies, before y'all judge me, what I'm trying to get y'all to understand is I'm okay with women. I'm a feminist. I'm pro-choice. I'm the biggest feminist you're gonna meet. I am pro-choice. I believe a woman can do whatever she wants with her body. She has the right to speech. She can do whatever she wants. Just accept the consequences that come with that. Don't expect me to be a traditional man. I'm okay with 50-50. I'm cool with that. Don't expect me to be a traditional man and pay for everything and be no. Nah. It don't work like that, Jack. Not over here. Don't no suckers live here. I'm sorry. Okay. Next comment. Oh, Suchi says they don't want to hear that. They would require them to do more acting than talking. I don't know what she's talking about. One lady says, we don't want them things. Y'all place those expectations on yourself. Cap. Oh, this big body. Now this white chick, her kisses 555. I went to her page because she was popping. I went to her page. This woman, she looks like, ma'am, listen, ma'am, don't you ever comment on nothing with this type of energy, ma'am. This lady commented on the page. Her energy should never be this way. Her kisses 555 commented, we just want you to take the trash out right after we ask. It's not that serious. Ma'am.
What the hell?
Ma'am, check this out. I didn't even take the trash out when my mama asked me when I was a kid. What the fuck makes you think I'm gonna take it out when you ask me? Especially looking how you look. I saw your motherfucking page. What makes you think I'm gonna do it when you ask me? If I didn't do it when my mama asked me when I was a kid. The nerve of you niggas. That's crazy work. Another chick, I don't even know how. Sinead,
hey, I'm kind of traumatized when someone take it out the trash.
Yeah. Sinead praised too. Her comment was, I thought men suffered in silence. Trying to be funny. See what I'm saying? See the narcissistic ways of these women and the manipulation? I thought men suffered in silence because that was the topic of the show. So they don't want us talking about nothing we go through. I thought men suffered in silence. See what I'm saying? Look at the next comment. Some men look for every excuse not to step up to the plate. What he doesn't want, some other mother's son does. Where's your husband at, man?
She had a few bad ones in her life.
Man, where's your husband at? Some men look for every excuse not to step up to the plate. What he doesn't want, some other woman's son does. Yeah, ma'am. And that's fine. That is fine. Whatever. Ma'am, listen.
She definitely has 4 big babies.
Ma'am, listen. You are so right. Listen. Ma'am, you are absolutely right. But I don't want somebody else's son will, and then he'll be done with you too. Danger zone. Hey, it's gonna be a cold winter.
Hey, you know what though? That's another thing that's so hard dating at this age, though.
Bro, listen.
Because if you meet a girl at our age, they didn't been through all this shit. You know what I mean? They got these miles on them. They've been damaged, this and that. And
Bro, these
this and that.
comments are wild. Bro, these comments are next level, bro. I didn't know I had them this triggered, bro. This is just off for this is a minute clip. This is like a 30-second clip that they going buck wild. This is crazy work, bro.
All them niggas live in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, they live in something they live in some backwood town or something. So the next comment, she said, "You're so right, not there." Cool, whatever. Then some white girl, Skin with Jesse, another white girl, Skin with Jesse, said, "Girl, they'll say anything, but what they really want to mean is they hate women." Girl, what they say anything, but they really say they hate women. Listen, Skin with Jesse.
That's crazy.
Listen, Skin with Jesse. Listen, Skin with Jesse. Listen, Skin with Jesse on TikTok, ma'am. I'm sorry to make you wrong. I do not hate women. I love women. Okay? Now, just because I'm a man, I'm going to speak up and I'm going to say something that helps men. Okay? You might not like what I'm saying, which is perfectly fine. I'm not one of these beta males that's going to shut up because you said something and you blink your little eyes or you think whatever and you put your little catfish picture up on TikTok and think I'm going to care. No way, no how. Sorry. Okay? Now, what we are going to do is look at your little comment and laugh. Her next comment is not silent enough for me. Okay, not silent enough for you. That's perfectly fine. Whatever little hick town you're from, on your part of this corner of the earth, go back there and sit down somewhere. Okay, Skin for Jesse, Skin with Jesse, whatever it is. Go back to your little hick town. Okay.
It's an evil world we live in.
You'll be all right. Trust me. You'll be all right. It'll be all right. Okay. We're doing good now, Jesse. You'll be all right. Okay, so let's go back.
Get your ass in the bus, go to work, man.
Yeah, she'll be all right. The next comment is, it was some other stuff. That was most of it. It was some other stuff, and then that was mostly it. So yeah, they went crazy. Hold on, let me see if I can log into my TikTok from here because it got wild, bro. It got crazy. It got crazy. They went in, but it was to the point to where it was like, it was crazy because.
That's all. You hit a few nerves out there.
No, I did, and which is crazy because all I was doing was trying to help people. Well, I wasn't even talking about that. I was just keeping it real about, what we go through. Here we are. I think, yeah. So each one of these got like 387 views, one got 442 views, right? So don't even get it twisted. They will men here. So don't even get it twisted. Hold on. What I'm saying. This is the one I'm gonna play it. Put in place to actually advocate, celebrate, and elevate single mothers. There's home. Listen to what I'm saying. Section 8, housing, all kind of things for single mothers. We see about. I can show you on social media. You a strong, independent woman. You a queen. This and that. They uplift each other 100%. When you see a single father, they just scroll past like, okay, cool, he doing that. So don't even get it twisted. Hold on. What I'm saying is, I want to show systems put in place to actually advocate, celebrate, and elevate single mothers. There's homeowner programs, Section 8, housing, all kind of things for single mothers. We see about. I can show you on social media. You a strong, independent woman. You a queen. I want to show you the other. I want to see the other comments. 100%. When you see a single father, they just scroll past like, okay, cool. Okay, cool. So now let me go. I can go to the comments. Oh, here we go. We got all the comments now. It's 42 comments. God dang. So yeah, back to the lecture at hand, right? So there was a lot of comments from these ladies. Hold on. It was a lot of comments. So I'm trying to. Okay, here we go. Yeah, they was asking a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to get to the. Okay. Because this lady asked me 1,000 questions. I want to, because I want to say it in the right order. So this is how it happened, right? So the lady, what's her name? J Rocks. She's like, hey, she keep asking. You know what? I'm not gonna. It's a waste of time, guys. I'm not gonna do that to y'all. That is a waste of time. But what I'm saying here is, last night they were pretty triggered, right? They were pretty triggered last night, right? And which was fine. You know, I'm not finna get caught up in that, right? It's not a big deal, right? But why? Why are women so triggered when we just talking about what we got going on? Why is that? Why is that? Somebody help me understand that.
They hate on the critics. So.
Like when they bro, when I watch females podcasts and they talking about men, I don't get triggered. I don't get bothered. It doesn't bother me. They have valid points sometimes. Sometimes it's just hateful BS based on their trauma they have. It doesn't bother me. Like it really doesn't even I don't associate with it. Like it doesn't affect me directly, so I don't trip. But I'm noticing when we say things that like speaking out on how we get treated and how we don't get appreciated, they take it really offensive. Like they get in their feelings about this shit. Like they get deep in their feelings. Watch. Where's the other video? So look, this one lady. So look, this one lady, right? So I put this on TikTok. She goes, "What's the man's idea of a perfect woman?" Because I put up a thing about like what a woman expects of a man, right? So she goes, "What is a man's perfect idea of a perfect woman?" I said, "That's per the individual because no one is perfect. We have to accept a person's flaws and people as we grow." She said, "We definitely do, but I know one thing. No one is going to say I really want a partner that snores at night or has a missing tooth. No one's going to ask for the flaws, but you naturally figured out the pros and cons and weigh the cons." Bro, they have to be so combative. Like they have to be, bro, why? Just why? Why you just can't never just be like, okay, yeah, I get you.
Well, if that person's looking for something perfect, they're never gonna find it.
You're never gonna find it. I'm sorry, champ. I'm sorry, champ. I'm sorry, champ. It's not gonna. I just don't. Some people are just different. They're just different, bro. They built different. They built different. They just want problems. They just want problems. They just want problems, bro. They just
Sound
want.
like more like they are the trouble.
Well, bro, I can't even. To be honest, I'm grateful for the attention, but sometimes I just be sitting here like, bro, these are the most weirdest people ever in life. Only because, I'll say this like loosely, is just because when you're talking to, like, when you post these videos, I don't post them to like attack no one. I'm gonna post them because, like we said, we're building a safe space for men to come and talk. We're building a safe space for men to come and talk, right? And we're just talking about because last night we all was like kind of basically saying like we all been through some stuff similar, right? And we're just kind of locking in. They took it like we shooting at them, like it's a problem with them. I'm like, bro, relax, right? So now, with that being said, right? Damn, what was that on? What was that on? Dang, I forgot. Okay, with that being said, we're gonna move right along, right, with the show. So now I have a question then. With that, when you guys heard me read them comments, right?
Yep.
So let me ask you guys this then. Why are modern women so angry and aggressive then? Why are these modern liberal women so aggressive and so angry right now? Why? Does anybody know why? Can anybody help us with that one? Why are they so aggressive and angry? Because this isn't like, I'm not going to point out one particular group, but when I see like more liberal modern women, the ones who call themselves free thinking or liberal modern, they're very aggressive. They're louder. They're more masculine. But the ones who hold on to traditional ways, they're more feminine. They're more nice. Like the women I see as traditional women, they'll smile at you more. They're more quiet. They're more like reserved. They're more like, hi. They're like, oh, hey, they're smile. The more liberal ones, they're like dudes. They're like very loud. They're just all in your face with it. They're like, damn, like it's like a bro or something. But they're angry. Like they get mad about anything. It's just nothing makes them happy. Like the comments, bro, like the attack. Like one lady said, just say that you hate women. Like what makes you think that we hate women? Because nothing in that yesterday was aimed at women. There was comparisons made about the spotlight put on single mothers. We didn't attack single mothers. So what makes you think we hate women?
They were already mad off the top.
Yeah, they was mad off the top, but why? Like why?
I think they hate to hear the truth.
Like you and then like I don't want to keep I'm not gonna bring up old stuff, but even that 4-hour episode, like that went left quick, and I was just making a statement. But these hyper aggressive feminists are just crazy. Like you cannot just have a regular conversation with these women no more. Like it gets out of hand real fast. Like super crazy. Like they really react like men. But the difference with men is we don't. Okay, so with men, the reason why we don't communicate aggressively because we know it can lead to violence. We know that. And women know that it won't, or it shouldn't, because some dudes will slap a female. But women know it won't, so they say like you see it all the time. But we see it so much on social media and TV, it's being accepted now. It's funny. Like women just getting in men's faces, yelling and just acting like a dude. Like when has that become acceptable? Like when have we started just doing that? Like that's crazy work. Like I just feel like so if I had to be honest, and this is from my opinion, guys. So this is an opinion based off some, I'm not gonna say research. I just kind of put these two together. Is maybe because women have become more independent, so there's more pressure on them to deal with the economic. Oh no. I'm gonna say there's more pressure on them to be more independent, so they've leaned more to their masculine role, which has made them more angry and more aggressive. And then maybe social media has amplified competition and conflict. All right. So they're more independent, right? So women have become more independent to where they're saying, hey, they don't need this or that. And so what that is, they've had this animosity because they've been doing everything on their own so much, right? And so much pressure has built up that they're angry about everything, right? To the point that whenever you do try to help them or when you do go into their life, women are just always angry and aggressive. Have you noticed that? Like, I know y'all noticed that. Like, bro, why are you always mad? Like, for a female, you just mad. Like, remember when women were nice? Like, remember when women were squares?
Now, imagine trying to date something like that.
Bro, who would want to date? That's like dating a nigga. Like,
Straight up.
who would want to date that? Like, that's not cool. Like, I don't want to date that at all. That's not even cool.
Can't spend no money on that.
Like, so, and then social media amplifies competition and conflict. So now you got women on social media with guns threatening to shoot other females, pulling up on females, and now females want to be super gang members, tattooing their face and acting like men. Bro, you got women playing a role like they real men. I'm telling you, these hyper aggressive, angry women are becoming very, very violent and aggressive. And they not little like they used to be. These women becoming 5'10", 220. These women ain't little like they used to be, bro. They all look like they could be in the WNBA. Yeah, bro. These females ain't little like they used to be, bro. Bro, look. When's the last time you been to a club?
It's an evil world we live in.
Woo. It's been a while, bro. At least 6 months to a year.
When's the last time? Okay, so you notice when you go in public now, the women ain't that short. They're not that small built no more. They're not that.
Hey, you remember I used to work at Club Bubbles, so I see some massive.
Bro, these women ain't that small no more, bro. They're not them petite women no more, bro. These women are coming 5'7", 200 pounds, 180. Bro, so now when you get into a conflict woman, ain't no just holding her back, nigga. You gotta hold her back. You gotta really stay in the gym. Okay? Think it's a game. Nigga, it's to the point they eat like niggas. Right?
If I have to hold you back, I'm out the relationship.
Bro. Bro, you know I'm not lying. You know I'm not lying. You know that these women are they're hyper aggressive and they're very angry, and that this has something to do with past trauma and new expectations, which equals a defensive behavior. Let's talk about that. Now let's talk about that. Past trauma plus new expectations are equaling a defensive behavior. Now let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. The past trauma for the last... I'm going to keep it real, bro. I'm going to keep it real. The last 30-something 40 niggas that hurt her, that ran through her, right? Now, she expects you to be Captain Save-A-Ho, which you're not. And she realized that you're not. So now she has a defensive behavior. She's acting weird with you, right? Because you know the whole scoop. Now you the bad person. Now she got attitude. Now she being aggressive with you. Like, hold on, bro. Hold on. This is not my fault. This is not my fault. This is not my fault, champ. This is not my fault, champ. We're not going to do that. Let me fix my thing. We're not going to do that, champ. So, in essence, right? In essence, the past trauma and the new expectations is what's causing the problem, right? What's this thing? It's messing up. I don't know why, bro. This thing's getting on my nerves, though. I gotta wear the headphones, or I can't hear how I'm sounding, right? My dress is getting on my nerves. But anyway, I didn't need my hair done. That's why I'm not showing y'all my hair, right? Anyway, there we go. But anyway, but the past trauma, right? The past trauma plus the new expectation gives the defensive behavior, right? And now that makes them so aggressive and so angry. Like, you ever just stop? You ever tried to just stop by and just say something nice to a female and she just explodes with some weird shit, says some weird shit?
Yeah, that's happened a few times. They be in their feelings, I swear.
Yeah, like, bro, who the fuck fucked you over? Like, bro, you ever said something to a female you shouldn't have said nothing to, and you just regret every noun that you said to her, every verb and noun you said, you wish you could just take it back. Like, I shouldn't even say nothing to her goofy ass. I should have not said nothing to her goofy ass. I should just shut the fuck up and kept walking because I shouldn't have said what I said. It wasn't that serious, and she didn't say some dumb stuff. Now you want to slap her. In your mind, you just see yourself gloving her shit. I'm telling you, was you on the thing when I tell you that female was aggressive with me when I first got out at the club? She was aggressive. Bro, it's nothing more aggressive than a drunk female who like you. It's nothing more aggressive than a drunk female who like you. Nothing more aggressive than that. They will hunt you down. They will hunt you down. I swear. But yeah, so past trauma plus new expectations will equal defensive behavior. Now, not all women are like this though, right? I want to, so hold on. I want to acknowledge that. Not all women are like this. I think it's very important for me to say that, right? Not all women are like this, right? Not all women, right? I want to say that not all women are like this. It's very important that I say this. But men are noticing this. We notice that they're getting more. We notice, right? Right? Men are noticing that they're more aggressive, right? And I always tell men, when she get aggressive with you, take a stoic approach, right? Create healthy boundaries and just be a man, right? And so what that means is this, right? This is how you should respond. Be very stoic. Don't get too emotional with it, right? Create some boundaries and just stay in your leadership role, bro. Don't let her get you out keep it real P. You know what I'm saying? Keep it.
I'm capital P for real.
Keep it real P, man. Don't let her get you out your P role, bro. When these women become aggressive and angry, bro, stay stoic. Maintain your composure. Do not get out of your P role. Keep it P, okay? Always keep it P because they just trying to knock you off your pivot. Because this what is gonna happen. As a man, your woman is always gonna test you. Your woman is always gonna test you. That's what she's gonna do. That is her role as a woman, is to test you. Your role as a man is to lead by example and control yourself, your emotions, right? So don't let her get to you. That's what she's gonna do. Stand your ground, be a man. She's gonna test you. It is what it is. Now, that topic is done. Let's get to the finale before we get to some Q&A. The last topic, the local topic. This is the local topic. And as we go today, the local topic is always good on the Maserati show. As we proceed, hold on, guys. The nerve of you niggas.
Sensational. It's an evil world we live in.
Wow.
I'm capital P for real.
I thought that was Randy Savage. He said that the nerve of you niggas part.
The nerve of you niggas, right?
Do Randy Savage? Okay.
So the reason why I said the topic today, the reason why I say this topic, right? Because every time somebody calls my phone or hits me about music in OC, and the reason why I do this topic for you guys who are listening across the world, maybe another country, I am from, as you can see, OC on the hat. As you can see, hold on, OC on the hat, right? You see OC on the hat, right? The reason why is the music scene of OC is kind of, it's not new. It's been here since the 80s. But there's been this, I don't know what year. I wouldn't say, I don't know when, but there's been a ongoing competition between two cities. So when you talk about rap and OC, there's two cities. That's it. I don't care what no one says. There are artists from everywhere. So let me say that first, right? There's good artists everywhere. But when you talk about hubs, anyone in the chat want to guess what two cities are the hubs for music in Orange County? What two cities? Chat. Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess, guys. We'll take a wild guess. The two cities that are hub for music in Anaheim. Or I just told you one. That's one, Anaheim. But it's Santa Ana and Anaheim, right? So whenever I get a call, whether it be an older, younger, or something like that, they always tell me Santa Ana this or Anaheim this, right? So it goes back and forth, and their posts, they're goofy posts that I won't even address, right? But is there a secret or hidden competition war between Santa Ana artists and Anaheim artists? Now, what I will say is this: the demographic has changed to where in Santa Ana it used to be predominantly black artists, right? That was 2000s. That was from the 80s to about, I want to say 80s to about 2000 something. Then there were a few Hispanic artists that came through, you know, and then now it's predominantly Hispanic artists. There are some black artists still, but it's predominantly Hispanic, right? To where Anaheim had always been predominantly black artists as well. There are Hispanic artists in Anaheim as well. Now, there is another undertone to the music in Orange County as well, to where now, where Anaheim had a variety of different people rapping, is getting saturated with gang culture in the music in Anaheim, right? So everybody's that, right? But the two cities, and I'm not going to say make the best music. I'm just going to say that's where it's heavily centered. You'll hear people say they're more from Anaheim or Santa Ana, right? I can't tally up how many artists are in Santa Ana, how many in Anaheim. That would take a whole time. But those are the two cities that are going back and forth. Now, when it comes to quality music, someone told me, I was having a conversation with a gentleman, right? And he said something that was kind of crazy. And I'm just repeating his words. These are not my words. These are his words, right? And he was saying, and I even asked ChatGPT, and this is crazy. ChatGPT said this, bro. Now listen. Where's it at? Okay. Yeah. ChatGPT said this. Anaheim, emerging artists, suburban influence. Santa Ana, gritty street culture, strong Latin influence. Why do you think ChatGPT said that? I'll say it again. ChatGPT said Anaheim, emerging artists, suburban influence. Santa Ana, gritty street culture, strong Latin influence. Why do you think ChatGPT said that? Berta, why do you think that is?
I think they wanted to be politically correct.
You think
Without being
so?
racist.
Without being racist?
But they definitely leaning towards more Hispanics because it's kind of taking over.
Okay.
Especially the music, man. I feel like it's a new one every day.
It's a new one every day?
At least they think they are.
The reason I feel like that comment was made by ChatGPT was for the simple fact that Disneyland will always be the stigma of Anaheim. It's a hard stigma to lay down, right? And I think the population is so dense the population is dense, right? I think it's mostly white people. Let me see the population of Anaheim. Race breakdown. Let me see. Let me break this race down. Let me see. Let's break this down. Anybody want to take a guess?
Yeah, I know Hispanics is winning.
You think so?
I want the next is probably Asians.
We're gonna see right now because oh wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Okay, that's okay. No. I want Anaheim, California. I want Anaheim, California, P. I said Anaheim, California, P. Not USA. I said that's USA on Anaheim. Oh, it is Anaheim, California. So it says here in Anaheim, California that it's 23% white, 18% white. 23% white, 18% Asian, 18% Hispanic. No. Which is, hold on, this is weird how they break this down. Okay, this is weird. Okay, so I don't know what this means. Maybe you guys can help me. So they have it at 23.2% white non-Hispanic, 18.4% Asian non-Hispanic, 18% white Hispanic, and then Hispanic population any race at 52.5%. So I don't even know what that means. I'm confused by that. Hispanic.
Oh shit.
Hispanic
generation, everybody's mixed.
So Hispanic population any race. So that includes El Salvadorian, Nicaraguan, Puerto Rican, Dominican, anything. Okay, so I get that. So I get what that means. Okay, so cool. So I get that. So with that being said, Anaheim. Okay, so let's break down Santa Ana. Let's break down Santa Ana.
80%.
Let's break down Santa Ana. We're gonna break down Santa Ana. We're gonna break down Santa Ana because we got Anaheim versus Santa Ana right now. There's more people in Anaheim. This is weird. Oh yeah. Hands down. Never mind. No need.
Yeah, no, they take it over.
Yeah. 76.7 Hispanic, any race, 18.5% white, and 1.1% African American, 3.7% Native American, 12.3% Asian, 0.3% Pacific Islander, and 45.1% other races. Two or more races, 19%. That's crazy. So that's what the music scene is at, right? So now when we have that to look at, right? So the takeaway from that is this: what is that these two cities are going at it music wise. I don't know who. I know more rappers coming out of Anaheim than I do rappers coming out of Santa Ana right now, just on a local tip. Does anyone? Can you give me, Berta? Can you give me 5 local Santa Ana rappers, like off the top of your head?
Relevant, I would say. Man, does Tesla count? I can't really Santa Ana wise. I can't really think of.
Okay.
I'm more Anaheim. You already know.
Okay, so give me 5 Anaheim artists, rapping artists right now.
Tommy J is one.
Okay.
Oh man, is Envy from Anaheim?
Who?
Envy.
He claims Anaheim. He said he claims Anaheim.
Okay.
But that's like, yeah, that's up and down. But we'll give
Jamal Royal.
Who?
You know Jamal Royal?
Who's Jamal Royal? I don't know who that is.
DJ Lum.
I know Lum.
Okay. Man, that's probably it.
So bro, I'm gonna have to look into this. I think Anaheim might be winning the race right now, and it doesn't really matter. Every conversation I've been having recently with people, it's been a very strong comparison with Anaheim and Santa Ana. And then with the recent movie, the recent documentary, Let's Rap About OC, there's a heavy concentration on Santa Ana and the origins of rap in Orange County. But it was a heavy presence of rap in Santa Ana in the 80s, right? And they focused on that. But when you fast forward to now, we see a strong presence of hip hop in Anaheim. And so I was just thinking about, like, right now, like, are there two cities in a slight competition and not a negative competition? Let me make sure I'm saying this right. Not a negative competition, but a competition nonetheless. Like, it's all
Well,
one.
either way it goes, back then it was more blacks, right?
Yeah, it was more blacks back then. That's where the culture was at. That's where the sound was at. But when they start moving out and migrating to Anaheim, where more blacks are now, and the sound got over
They
there.
were moving out. These niggas was going to jail.
Either
They were
or.
selling their houses.
either or, right? So now that we're in Anaheim, right? And being that it's just more, it's more central here in the sound, like, because I'm trying to think of a Santa Ana rapper right now. Like, I think, like, and when I say think of, I know Santa Ana rappers. Don't think I don't know. What I'm saying is someone who's actively putting out music and doing it. Because I can name Damo, I can name Cadillac Kaz, I can name a lot of dudes who Santa Ana rappers. That's not the case. BH, I can name a bunch of people. I can name Spoonie Loke. I can name dudes, but they're not out putting music out right now. So, and then I'm talking about like new younger dudes. So I know dudes that rap out of Santa Ana, like that hard, right? My nigga Sab, you know, Night Riders. I'm talking about people that actually, that's like doing it right now.
What's it right now?
Yeah, dropping music right now. So that's why I'm saying that. So when I'm sitting here saying that, like, I'm like, damn. So I'm like, okay, that's crazy. So, but yeah, that's wild when I think about that. Like, and now to piggyback off that, also in the same conversation I was having, we're talking about the music scene in OC, and the local topic normally is about the music scene in OC, right? It's normally been that. It's always gonna stay that. It's kind of like what that's about, right? So, with that being said, With that being said, right? With that being said, right? What my question, the question remains is this, right? Is someone, or not, is someone, is how likely is it for someone to actually make it out of this melting pot, or is it unlikely? Or are we not going to see that in this lifetime? Or are we going to see that Kanye West type star, that 50 Cent type star, that Future type star? Are we going to ever see that? Do you think it'll happen in this lifetime? Because I have a feeling we shall. I really think we will. I think that we will. I think that I can't tell you who it is because Berta. I got a question for Berta. Like, do you actively listen to artists like that are coming out right now from the city?
Just in general, or from the city?
From the city. Well, and I'm pretty sure you listen to music. I'm talking about from the city though.
Yeah, but pretty much the ones I listed. Very few. Very, very few.
Okay. So when we listen to hip hop now, listen to music, are we listening to the same quality that we're expecting, or are we just listening for good music? Because I know music has changed so much sonically. Like, I listen to different stuff, but like, I give people the time of day. But when I listen to local artists, if you don't got me by the first two songs, I'm gone. Like, I'm gone. Like, you got two songs and I'm gone.
You know what though? For me though, it's all about if it sounds good. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of people just put out a bunch of crap, but is this really like good music? Like, if you really take this to another city and people feel you, you know what I mean? That's what I hear for, and that's why I kind of like, keep my bar. Okay, this is radio music. This is music for the people, not just for the city.
So are they making music for the world and not just the city?
For the world, I'd say. That's why I only have a couple of them on my hand. Because I
So,
feel like everybody else is not really putting out that type of, or that quality of music.
so too many people are making music for their homeboys and not for the world, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's one I have in mind. I really don't want to say his name.
You don't want to say no names. We ain't gonna say no names. We're not gonna say no
Something with
names.
blonde braids now.
Oh my god, bro. Bro is wild. Bro is wild. And I think, matter of fact, somebody else said that, and I think we get caught up in this whole, oh, I'm from here. I want to rep this hard. I want to. You got to think outside the box. And no one takes my advice, so I don't care. No one takes my advice, so we're good. But before we get up out of here tonight, which is another great show. Hey, look, I love doing these shows, man. Like, honestly, I wasn't going to do tonight. I was going to sit at home and watch movies, but I said, you know what? I had a great show in my mind, but let's recap what we did, guys. If you came in late, we're going to recap what we did, because tonight we spent a lot of time on the first segment because it was so powerful. But tonight's show was about men dating in their bracket, right? We responded to last night's episode, which was wild. And then we asked, why are modern women so aggressive and angry? And then the hip hop scene in Orange County, Anaheim versus Santa Ana, right? And men dating in their brackets. I do want to retouch on something with that, right, man? If she's high maintenance, bro,
She belongs to the streets.
simple and plain, bro. That's it. Like, she belongs.
Leave her out there.
Yeah, leave her in the streets, bro. You don't need that woman, bro. You don't need that woman, bro. Like, for real.
No, because if something happens, your pockets get empty. Bye bye.
Yeah, bro. You don't need that woman, bro. Look, you want that woman, you don't need that woman, bro. For real.
Amen to that.
I won't be back till Monday, and I don't even know Monday show, bro. We've been tackling it so much. I'm pretty sure this particular show, when I put this up, they shouldn't have nothing to say. I really didn't. Well, if they see the part where I was talking about them, they might say something about that. Other than that, they shouldn't have too much to say about this. This was kind of a light show. I didn't want to go in back-to-back nights on them. Actually, I didn't care, to be honest. I don't care about their comments. Their comments don't move me. Like, I'm not one of them dudes who read comments and get all mad. I do got some guests. I talked to one of my partners. He gonna come up here. Real special dude. I gotta get my boy Stacy Prince up here. If y'all know, matter of fact, y'all gotta see if y'all get a chance, my boy Stacy Prince, y'all think I go hard? My boy Stacy Prince go hard. I gotta either get him up here, or I gotta go on his live. He might be live right now. Let's see if he's live right now. We'll crash his live if he's live right now. But I'm gonna get off Instagram and guys and let you guys do your thing. I might hop back on depending on how the night's looking. If my boy Stacy Prince is live, I'll hop back on. If not, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Hey, Bird, it's always good to have you on, brother.
As always, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, but appreciate you too, brother. Hey, you have a blessed night, sir.
You as well, man. In a minute, huh?
In a minute. All right, go.
Ciao.
Hey, Twitch, I'm gonna hop off, but if my boy Stacy Prince is on, I'm gonna hop back on. We're gonna see what he's talking about.